getting things underway, and it's the Cardiff Blues trying to make use of the setting sun on the picturesque Brewery Field on what's turned out to be a lovely Friday evening in May. But such a lot at stake for the Blues. They know that if they can win tonight, then that puts real pressure on the Ospreys for that final Heineken place. And they've produced some cracking rugby along the way. They've also had some hidings. Great play by the Robinson boys again. Shanklin on the outside, stabbed through by Jamie Robinson. Wyatt is back there, so is Shanklin! And Shanklin claims the touchdown.
Well, I think they've got to go with a try.
Yeah, I'm happy.
David Davis in consultation with the referee Alan Rowland, and the try has been given. What a start for the Cardiff Blues. A try within a minute, but at what price? Because try scorer Tom Shanklin is down injured.
Let's have a look at that again. It's a lovely break, first of all. There's the break, lovely kick, good decision. Ball bounced away from Wyatt, he is winning. Let's have a look. Well, I don't think he gets it down on the first attempt. It could have been a knock-on. But look at his right arm there.
Molitika driving in on Richard Bryan. That's the try line in the background. Bryan now in possession. Very good driving straight through. This is asking questions of the Blues defence. The Warriors still going, and they're over. Very well worked by those forwards. They slipped it back from one to the other, and so often we see Chris Horsman, the recipient and the beneficiary, getting the try.
And this is the try. There's no way, that's where they have been. Wigan has an easy try.
Cooper, Jenkins, Gareth Thomas. Again, the tackling sound. Martin Williams leading the way that time for the Blues.
And they're short the numbers out wide, so I think the kick might be on again.
There is Cooper with a chip over the top. That time, safe and easy for Tom Shanklin.
I think Gareth Cooper had a very impressive season this year, but his kicking needs to be worked on.
Now then, can the Blues... Great pass from Harris to Robinson. Morgan, back inside to Robinson again. Lovely switch to Brownrigg to Chris Morgan.
That's a great try, that's a great
brilliant,
try.
Absolutely brilliant. That is a fantastic try. And while the Warriors laboured and tried and made very little headway, the Blues, bang, 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 try in the corner.
Watch this ball. This is the money ball. Drags Cobain in, sees the weakness, and that is it. From there, you know, I think they make it rather difficult for themselves, but Brownrigg, great play, lovely pass. Morgan is over. What have they been doing all season? With this cutting edge, they shouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, 16-10 at half-time has become 16-all. And here come the Warriors again. Cooper in the gap. Just upended by Rhys Williams, but supporters on hand from Richard Bryan. Cooper back up on his feet. Huge pass out to Sonny Parker. Parker slips the tackle and he's over. And the Warriors are in front for the very first time. And the Warriors have been supplying all the pressure in this second period. And Sonny Parker puts them ahead.
Well, good break, good support play. Good awareness then by Cooper, but this is a tackle that should have been made. Jamie Robinson won't enjoy watching that. No overlap, just a man-on-man, fends him off. Won't be happy having a look at that.
They're out on their feet almost. Rhys Williams can see where the gap is. Robinson finds Matt Allen. Molitika tracking across field. Allen.
I don't think Allen had the pace there.
Didn't have the support either. Molitika on his knees playing that one. Quickly taken by Iestyn Harris to Nicky Robinson, right up to the try line. The Blues looking for the try to get back on level terms. And they've got numbers, masses of them. They don't need any more than number 15, Rhys Williams. Great reply by the Cardiff Blues.
Here we go, ball pops out, Brownrigg, good pass. The gap is there. Easy try, just run out of numbers. And again, that's what they want. Loose game for the Blues.
Warriors come again though. Emyr Lewis, Danny Barr with a tackle. Cleared again for Cooper to Neil Jenkins. Richard Bryan. Jenkins looking to come on the loop. Tackles fly in again. But again, the Warriors recycle it. Cooper looking for somebody coming back on the angle, which is what Parker does. Brilliant hit by Dan Barr. But it's opened up for Gareth Thomas. What a try this will be if he can get there. And I think he has done. Gareth Thomas, the Warriors captain, celebrating his usual style with the Ayatollah. And in what could be his last game at the Brewery Field, he could have produced the crucial try. What a fairy story for Gareth Thomas.
There's a question mark over the grounding here. There's the ball. He goes to ground. There. Oh. Well. He grounded there. Oh, that's... Here we go, watch. Right. Dean Diddy makes a tackle. He's short. I don't think you can give that, purely because you've got to make the movement immediately, and I don't think that was immediately.
Tonight feels stronger. Goodbye, 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 and I can see through.
Well, even more controversy. Corey Harris is on his way to the bin without a shadow of a doubt.
Is that a penalty try?
Well, he took Dean Dewdney out quite deliberately because the scrum half would have been under the post. It's a great move by the Blues, and Corey Harris will be in the bin for 10 minutes, quite rightly. Lovely inside ball. Matt Allen was the one who was there, linking up with Jamie Robinson. And there's it is, 7 taking out 9. Ooh.
They got to tap and go.
Next time the ball goes dead, apart from a penalty, the game is over. And the Blues have got 50 metres to get downfield. And they've lost it. That's it. The Blues' hopes fade at the Brewery Field, because after being in the lead for such a long time, they couldn't hang on to that lead. And it looks as though the Blues will be playing their rugby in the Parker Pen next season. The Warriors are safe in Europe, and it's a happy goodbye to the Brewery Field for Gareth Thomas and for Neil Jenkins.
A lot of emotion out there. Perhaps you hit it well, but you must have been very, very aware of what it meant for you this evening.
You do think about it. It probably won't sink in until a few weeks' time when I look back, and you know, I got no letter for pre-season or anything like that, so I'll probably sink in then. But you know, life goes on. It's not the end of my life, and you know, I just look forward to the next chapter, and hopefully, you know, I'll be involved in rugby in some shape next year.
Obviously, we got a bonus point, so we're still in there fighting with 1 game left. But you know, but we showed tonight. I thought that you know, we are moving in the right direction. Few lineouts went missing, and the scrum wasn't as strong as we like it. But you know, we got to keep working on that. But I think the commitment and the effort from 1 to 22 all week has been excellent, and I think the boys that went out there tonight showed how much it means to play for Cardiff.
Well, let's quickly go to the try, Alfie. We can show you it here, mate. And your splendid effort to reach the line. Do you think you made it?
No!
No.
Ah, are you allowed to do that?
I don't know. Well, it's on the board, mate.
Well, he's giving now, isn't it?
Well, I think Alfie was confused, but that wasn't the first time. Did he get that legitimate score, or was it an illegitimate try? That was the talking point, of course, on Friday night. We've sent a video of the game to Gareth Simmons, the Welsh referee, who's been studying that video all morning. His verdict is that the referee gave that try correctly. He was within his rights to award the try. Although the ball hit the ground in the tackle, he said Gareth Thomas then has an opportunity to place the ball so long as he did it immediately. And according to Gareth Simmons, that's what he did. Scott, what do you reckon?
Well, no one knows every inch of that field more than Gareth Thomas, but, you know, I think Jonathan commented on the commentary that, you know, the ball has to be immediate, you know, and I think we could all had a cup of coffee by the time he tried to place that ball. And whilst it was in the throes of that, of maybe getting some whitewash, there was a Cardiff hand on it. So
it was more of a push than a place, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, and there was no real momentum because he's been twisted in that movement. So. You know, perhaps he'd wished he's an inch or two taller, but nevertheless, you know, there's a few contentious issues during that game. A great game of football, but obviously the hand of fate at the end, giving the Warriors the victory.
The other big call, Ed, the Corey Harris incident. What did you make of that?
Yeah, well, it looked like a clear run to the line for Dean Dewdney, of course, who's played on the wing, so he's got pace. Here's the break by Matt Allen. Support, there's the inside pass. Corey Harris tugs Dean Dewdney, and well, you can see the referee's right there, but from this angle, it's a really clear run to the line. It's a back against a wing forward. I reckon that's a penalty try.
Jonathan, those decisions went against Cardiff, but I suppose their season as a whole, it doesn't come down to what happened Friday. Other factors are more important, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that, you know, those two decisions went against them, but you know, it's been their own fault. They haven't had a good forward platform, and the backs have been very good. At the start of the game, it was very simple and effective. Get the ball away, make it as loose as they can. It was effective. Then all of a sudden, it went pear-shaped. You know, they changed a few things, cynical, and this was the prime example. Man shot, there's Dewdney, the scrum half circled. Now, if the liner doesn't move off the mark, he can't encroach 10 metres. But they don't realise that Martin Williams is in the bin, and they need a scrum half. They don't use it, and then they blow up, and they get a penalty, a try from that. And then the scrum, again, Dewdney has got to put a channel 1 ball and get away. You can't afford to do that. And that's what's happened all season. They've got such a great cutting edge behind. You know, the Robinsons, and they've lived on scraps, and they've performed well. And I think now, Mike Hall said on Friday, they've got to go out and buy players. You either go out and buy it, or you know, you're not going to survive. And you know, it's going to be a tougher season next year now because expectations are a lot higher because the quality of rugby has improved this year. And it's going to be tougher, but they need to buy because, you know, they won't get success with that pack.
OK, now